Welcome inside this unique environment. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. That uppercut doesn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They block the jab. Nice defense with that jab. Crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that party coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
A very competitive round here so far.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Back and forth they go. They exchange punches. He blocks the uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
Switch on.
Here we go. It's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punching. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? They are giving us a high-tempo show. Won't score with that right uppercut. Every time, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last one. And there's the bell to start round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Blocks that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered.
It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw the hook, didn't land. There's a counter shot. Tried to score with that hook, but missed.
You don't want to trade shots.
Reid needs to get out of jail and quick. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a... Hold it right there! Oh no, Reid in some serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blocks that left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
It's all offense all the time.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that lap. Time for the 5th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Caution is being thrown to the wind.
fighter willing to slow down. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice defense on that hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're gonna find out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Robin Reid may get knocked out here. Down goes Robin Reid. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Oh no, Robin Reid in some serious trouble. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Reid in that last round. Here comes round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Robin Reid needs to, and it's just too much for the Grim Reaper. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Did you see that? Robin Reid. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Reid in that round. And we enter the 8th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up. And look.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, no. Robin Reid in some serious trouble. And Reid goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there? Hold that thought! Robin Reid needs to get out of jail and quick. Reid goes down, but can he get up? I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time.
And the Grim Reaper goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one. Whoa, Johnny! Oh no, Robin Reid in some serious trouble. Reid goes down, but can he get up? Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a...